Okay, so before I go into this review, this is a different way than I usually do my reviews. So let me know what you think, if you like this type of way that I do this review. If not, I'll take your feedback into consideration and I might go back to how I usually do it. But just let me know, because I wanted to try something different. Alright, so we are reviewing Malicious from the PSN Network store. This game stays true to its name, let me tell you. Basically, your character is brought into mankind's world using what the game calls Spirit Vessel. And these old men who watch over the world want you to save it by destroying these 5 warriors called the Malicious, which are warriors that have become corrupted. Very simple plot. Defeat the warriors, obtain their powers, and save the world. That's pretty much all there is to it. Gameplay is pretty crazy, in a good way. There are 5 stages when you start out. When you go to play a stage of the game, it puts you right in the middle of the battle. There's no levels in the game, just straight up face the boss and his minions and kick ass. Each and every boss has a different weakness and a way to beat it, sort of. I say this because most of the time you will be mashing your square button and using the triangle button to use combos on every boss. But some bosses have shields around them, so you must find your way around it, which for newcomers like myself, it was difficult at first because there was no sign of you dealing any sort of damage to its shields whatsoever. Oh, and every boss is hard as a motherfucker. When you're a noob and don't know how everything works, prepare to die and lose a lot your first time around. Not all is lost though. The game offers the ability to heal, or should I say repair yourself. As you get hurt, your spirit vessel starts to break, which means your limbs are breaking off one by one. When all your limbs are lost, you lose the game. When you first start the game, you have 3 continues at your disposal, but if you die and use up every continue, even after a game over, you are down to only 1 life, and that's it. You will never get them back, unless of course you suck so much that the game gives you back 5 continues like it did to me during my last boss fight. That's pretty fucking sad. But, yeah, you know, it helps. To heal yourself, you must collect aura, which are points you can also use to do chain abilities. Also, you can release your aura, which will make your attacks more powerful, but by using this, you are consuming aura much faster and faster depending on the stage you are in from 1 to 3. You start out with 2 attacks, a missile type of attack and a brawling type. But what doesn't make sense to me is if you defeat the warrior in the triumphal square, it tells you that you have unlocked this brawling ability, but you already have it to begin with. Besides that, as you beat the other warriors, you gain the powers they once had, which can be used together for better combos and strategies. The game also gives you 30 minutes to beat each boss. This may seem like a lot of time, but as the battles go on, you will be on your toes trying to beat them as fast as you can before the time runs out. Now, this game is harder than Duke Nukem's balls, okay? You will need to be on your toes every second to dodge, fight, collect aura, which can all be very difficult depending on who you're fighting. But that's what makes this game so much fun. The game stays true to its name, that's for fucking sure. And the final boss can be a pain especially. There is no way in hell a newcomer can go into this battle knowing what to do. It may take you multiple times to figure it out. Either it be by yourself somehow or using a damn walkthrough. Now, the cons for this game. The cons are very minimal for the most part. There's some glitches, but they don't ruin the game in any way. For example, the battle in the Forsaken Library, the boss would sometimes get stuck, but he gets loose after a few seconds. And you can tell the graphics can be a little sketchy with the clothing on your character, because every time you get hurt and you lose a limb, the clothes are gone. But that's pretty cool for detail, but you can tell it goes into the skin sometimes. And once I noticed with the boss as he was dying in the Forsaken Library, but these really don't ruin anything at all. The biggest flaw in this game is the camera. Sometimes the camera can get you in some deep shit, but this mostly happened when I was locked onto an enemy or a boss while they did some crazy ass shit. Overall, for a $10 PSN game, I loved it. Graphically, the art style was very nice to look at. It was very colorful, and I couldn't say anything bad about it. You couldn't ask for more for $10. Gameplay is fluid and very fast paced. And after you beat a hard boss battle, you feel like a total badass for finally winning. And the music is phenomenal. For every boss fight, there's a different song. The music you're hearing in the background right now, that's one of the songs from the game itself. All the music from this game is that good. And for completionists out there, good luck 100%ing this game. It will be a huge pain in the ass. Also, the game is very short, only lasting 3.5 hours for me. But if you want to get S ranks and whatnot, you will have a lot of time on your hands. Overall, my score for this game is a 7.5 out of 10. It would have gotten an 8, but the cons it has brings it down, but don't get me wrong. I didn't expect much from this game since it was so cheap, but it blew me away and I couldn't ask for more for $10. This is a great PSN game, and I definitely recommend for anyone who has $10 to go get it and try it out. But remember, it is not for the weak, okay? This game will get you raging, it will get you mad and frustrated sometimes. But in the end, like I said, after you beat the boss finally, you will feel so great and just feel like you achieved something. But overall, this is a 7.5. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Let me know what you think. And remember, subscribe, like this video, and enjoy the game. See you guys next time.